Alrighty guys, Fortnite has just released their brand new update titled the Summer Update, and with it comes some very exciting things, one of which I completely guessed in my last update video, and that is that boats are officially in the game. It has been so long. We have been waiting for this for such a long time, and the downfall is currently you can't place them. You can put them in your inventory, you can see them in the device menu, but you cannot place them as of yet. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, that has been fixed. I've been waiting here for over 2 hours for them to get added, for them to be able to be selected, and for them to be able to be used. And I'm still waiting for them to be able to be used. So luckily, we do have the Surfboard spawner, and it does work. So this takes up about 4,000 memory, which is not too bad, at least compared to like the helicopter or the vehicles. And it's basically a driftboard that works really well in the water. The wraps look very, very good on this thing, by the way. Look how nice that looks. Everything else, though, is very similar to the driftboard. The boosting, the jumping, the ability to do trick shots and gain points. Obviously, if you go too far down in the water, it will break and then respawn over here. So if someone makes a surfboard death run, might be a little difficult because of that reason. But it's always cool to do some trick shots, get some points. It's just really, really fun. And all of the Coral Castle stuff has officially been added. I realized we talked about that in my last update video, but I don't know when it actually got pushed to the server. So if you never saw it, here it is. It's all in the gallery and all in the prefab. So definitely mess around with that. Very, very fun stuff. But moving on to the other things that were added in this update, and that is the hub logos here. You see these in the hub. I always thought they were already in the game, but apparently they weren't, and now they are. So here are the images. You can have fun messing around with those. So moving on from that, we have the race manager, which really goes hand in hand with the race checkpoints. I'm realizing now that my face cam always covers stuff, so we're gonna turn it off when we're looking at settings. So you can see some pretty cool stuff. You can name the circuit, which is really cool. It is the visible name of the race that players will see when they're in the race. So say you're making a Mario Kart based race, you can name it like Rainbow Road, and everyone's gonna see Rainbow Road on their screen, which is really cool. I think that is a good aesthetical change and addition to the game. You can obviously have a number of laps, a lot of really good stuff. For anyone who makes race-based maps, I'm sure they're absolutely in love with all of these new settings, because just from looking at it, it looks really cool, and I'm hoping we get some new Mario Kart inspired races in the future. We've had a lot of them so far, but we've got even more race-based stuff now, so looking forward to it. You guys loved the last Mario Kart video we did, link down below, and it was really fun, so that's really cool. So moving on to the actual summer-based fishing elements of this update, we have a lot of fishing-based things. So we have the fishing zone, which if we turn around, it literally spawns in a hole with fish. Now we have seen for a very long time people making these types of things with the tools they've been given. So you had harpoons with little like fog in the water that would hit a trigger that would give you something. Now we actually have a fishing zone, which is really cool. So the options here are for enable during phase, obviously. Let me turn my face cam off here. We have uses allowed, so infinite. We have the battle royale mode, which means it's going to work as it does in actual BR, so only a couple of uses and then it goes away. And then we have 1 to 100 in different intervals, obviously. So pretty cool right there, really good for fun adventure maps. Moving on, we have the barrel device, which I'm pretty sure is new. I don't understand it. It's not really a device at all. It's in the recently added section right here, the fishing rod barrel. All it is you search it and you get a fishing rod. That's all it is. So I guess it's cool. We have the fishing rod barrel in creative, but for me, it would have been cool if you could change settings on it and it could give you other types of fishing rods, like the pro fishing rod. I'm not sure if that's an option, like harpoon guns. I don't know. I thought it'd be cool. Maybe all of those are in there and I just haven't gotten to the bottom of this barrel. But those are my thoughts. So moving on from that, we officially have every single fish in the game with an asterisk on there, because if we look to consumables, we don't have the mythic flopper. unfortunately. But we do have everything else, which is really cool. So we have the hop flopper, the jellyfish, the stinkfish, the spicy, Midas flopper, shieldfish, snowy flopper, thermal, and the cuttlefish. A lot of those are going to be really awesome for death runs in particular. So we've obviously got the thermal fish. So if you eat this, I'm sure you guys know, but if you eat this, you get thermal vision. I think this is a really cool effect. I don't think it hurts the eyes too much. Comment down if it does. But it'd be really cool if you were to play a death run with the thermal vision for the entirety of it. And it would allow you to see certain things because of how the thermal works. I think it'd be really, really cool. But other than that, we have more obvious ones like the snowy flopper, which gives you a chiller effect when you eat it. So that'd make a really cool death zone movement level on a death run. That'd be really cool. Spicy fish, obviously just like a chili pepper, but it does give you health, so that's pretty cool as well. Stinkfish, I don't know what you do with that, but I'm sure some creative people will figure it out. And then the hop flopper is just a hop rock, but a flopper. So again, really, really cool effects when you're going for death running, which is really exciting for me because I really, really love death runs, and that's mostly what we post on the channel. So to see more stuff being added to creative mode that will allow for cooler death running maps in the future, I'm on board with. I absolutely love. And yeah, this is, by the way, how slow surfboards go on land. It's really slow. They are meant for the water, and then they break right after you jump in the water. You know what? Let's quickly do a comparison. The driftboard to the surfboard. Oh, this is already lame because it has an actual pad to it, and this is just free. But the driftboard, it works fine on water, don't get me wrong, but you kind of sink. And that's the entire purpose of the surfboard, to where you don't sink, you float, you surf like you're in Hawaii. It's pretty awesome. Again, unfortunately, the boats just do not work. I mean, we'll try at the end of the video, we'll relaunch everything and see if it'll finally start working. But yeah, for now, you can see me left clicking. It's just not going, which is really unfortunate. But that is all we have new in the actual game. So let's move over to Twitter and see all of the leaks coming very soon, some of which are very exciting. Alrighty, so Epic is doing a community summer call out where they are looking for the best summertime maps. All types of maps are included, and those are going to be featured during the summer event. So if you've been looking to get featured, right now is the time to grind out a summer-based map. It can be anything, adventure, zone wars type thing, maybe a red versus blue apparently, and also a death run style. And it has a probable better chance to get featured than anything else at the moment, so look forward to that. We have a glow card device coming up soon. Not sure what that means, nor does Fortnite Creative News, which is, by the way, where I'm getting all of this. His link will be down below. We've got 7 new Creative Showcase LTMs added. I'm always down to see more Showcase LTMs for Creative Mode. That gets people playing Creative more, it gets them loving the other side of Fortnite, and it helps our community grow no matter what the game mode is. As long as people are enjoying it, it is getting more people into this community, and that is all I care about and all that I want to see. So we do have some new device settings that have been leaked, which are very exciting. One of them is the clapboard device. We've got the settings right here. We have the time readout, sets the timer on the clapboard to count down to 0 or up to its set time. We've got the specific stream. If set, this clapboard will only send a signal if the stream hitting its timestamp is the stream specified. We've got time in milliseconds, and we've got time in minutes. I don't know if this is going to necessarily be a public device for everyone, but it seems really cool, and hopefully we get more info in future updates, because right now we're seeing settings, but we don't necessarily know what its purpose is, if that makes any sense. So moving on to the last thing, we have new updates to the NPCs coming to Fortnite very soon. So we've got the manual back bling link. So if set, it will request a back bling specified rather than the one in the list of back bling. So it sounds like custom back blings, and that could be really, really, really bad, but also really amazing. I'm sure Epic will figure out some way to monitor it to where people aren't putting horrible, weird things on the back blings, as I'm sure you could expect. But it also could be really cool for like logos, for just a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of possibilities with this, so very exciting. And then we also have the manual character link, which is the same thing, but it sounds like for the actual skin that you're wearing. And if that's the case, wow, if we could submit specific character models and designs, we can create our own skins in the game. Now, I'm not sure if it's that exciting, so don't get too excited. We're still very far away from getting the NPCs in the game, but that's my thought around it. Leave yours down below. It sounds awesome. It sounds like it could really take a turn for the worse, but if Epic does it right, it's going to be very, very awesome. So that is all we have for the new update. I'm going to quickly relaunch creative mode and see if the boats are going to work one last time. As always, if you guys want to support me in the item shop, you can use my code acidicblitzz, #ad. I'd appreciate that. And if you guys have enjoyed the video, definitely drop a like and subscribe for more creative content. Here we go. Unfortunately, it still does not work. So again, hopefully by the time you guys are seeing this, it will work. But at the very least, we do have the surfboard. Oh, I just realized I did not go over the actual settings for the surfboard. I apologize. So let me turn off my face camera real fast. We've got the usual, enable during phase, respawn time, all of this usual stuff. There is the supporting reps, which I would say definitely enable. It's very awesome. You can actually up the health of the vehicle all the way to 9,999 or all the way down to 1. Vehicle weapon enabled. Not too sure what that means. I feel like that's more for the boat because it can shoot the rockets. Obviously the surfboard we've seen, it has no weapon. So that's a weird one to have there, but yeah, these are the rest of the settings via the channel. So pretty exciting. I cannot wait to... Aggressive. I cannot wait to see a surfboard styled death run. Look at the wraps, they're so cool. Why would you not have them enabled? It looks so gosh darn awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new about creative, and I hope you're as excited as I am for the future of this game mode. Very, very awesome that I called the boats were coming here soon, and very awesome that Fortnite and Epic are actually actively adding stuff to the game. Super, super, super cool. But other than that, that's all we have, so I will talk to you all later. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Deep dab, and peace out.